We got something new for you guys. It's right here. All right, guys, there she is. There is the Jasion Thunder, the new Thunder. Brand new bike from Jasion. This comes with the 750 watt rear hub motor. We've already went through all the specs. 26x4 tires, nice big step through. This is the gray color. It's beautiful. This comes in 3 colors. Has an awesome seat on it. We have a nice bright headlight. We've already went through all the stuff that's on the bike. Let's just get on this thing, go for a ride. Then we'll talk about it a little bit more out here on the ride, guys. What do you think? Okay, guys, so the Jasion Thunder comes with an app, but in case you want to get into the display settings, there's some steps you have to take. You hold in the power button, and within 10 seconds after turning it on, hold in your M. It'll take you to P settings. Hold in the M again, so you can get to the second set of settings. From here, we see the tire size, which I don't believe we can change. You hit your minus, it does nothing. So you hit the M again, it goes to your top speed. You can change that. If it's at 45, then your top speed is currently set. But you can also go into the app and set your sliders all the way over. And then you can set individual throttle pedal assist settings up as well to where you want the speeds to be. You hit your M again, and this shows the voltage, and back tire size. Now if you hold in your M, it takes you back to the first level we was at. There's your brightness display or settings, which you can change. This is your units, which you can change. And this is the display timeout time. You can change that one. So that's it for the settings. Everything else is on the app, so download the Jasion Ride app and set it up. That's how you do that. And then hold your M to get completely back out. Of course, your plus and minus is just going to change your pedal assist. And if you hit your M, it'll cycle through the trip, odometer, voltage, which is awesome, your power settings, which is awesome, and then your average speed, things of that sort, and max speed. So that's it. That's the basic. Then you got your turn signals, which do show up on your display, which is also nice. That way you know if you're going down the road with your blinkers on. So that's pretty cool. And you just hit it again to turn it off. And you have your headlights on here, and then you have your horn on here. And then you have also walking mode by holding in the minus. We're going to run at the GPS for a while today just to see how close we are. You can't change the tire size on this, so whatever speed we have is what we have, but at least we'll be able to see if we're off or not. All right, we're going to put her in pedal assist 5, and we are going to take off out of here, guys. Let's go. See how she climbs the hill here. I'm just giving it a light, gentle pedal. It's not able to pull up the hill on its own, but I'm just in gear 2 and barely pedaling, and it's making it. All right, get out here and shift her up a little bit. See how it does. Pretty good climbing that hill. Get all my mirrors and stuff situated. We'll take her down to the bike trail and we'll check everything out. Feels pretty comfortable right now. I like these handlebars. Let's go ahead and give her a top speed test here. Pedal. Just now ghost pedaling at 30, guys. It's not bad. Right on the money. Got my turn signal on. Nice having that turn signal, guys. Get up here a little bit, and then we're gonna check out our pedal assist.
How you doing?
Hi. Okay, so let's put her down pedal assist 1. We're just gonna see how quick the rotations kick in here. It's about half. That wasn't bad at all. It's really good. Okay. Now we'll see what pedal assist does here. Get her back up into 7th gear. Looks like about 8 point. I'm just gently pedaling here, guys. Gently pedaling. Looks like about 8.6. Speedometer says 9. Pedal assist 2. Pedal assist 2 looks like it's going to take is pretty close where I like to be. About 13.2. Now I've got throttle. Let's check it out throttle here. I got throttle set at 15 on this. And it's, of course, it's using the internal speed, so that's about right. There's pedal assist 2. Let's check out pedal assist 3 here. Here's this gorgeous bridge. Pedal assist 3, just a gentle pedal. Putting us about 16, 17 on the GPS, 19 on the onboard display. We'll stop up here. Switch her up to pedal assist 4 now, and it felt a nice little boost there. Pedal assist 4 looks like about 22.8, showing 24.5. So we're off a little bit with the speedometer, guys. It's not horrible, but and you can't do anything about the tire size, so it is what it is. So that's not bad. That's pretty good speed for pedal assist 4. Let's go ahead and kick her up to 5. Just pedaling. And it just takes off. It's got really nice torque in 5. taking me right up here close to top speed. Ghost pedaling about right now. So it is about 27, you start to ghost pedal. But you can kick it a little harder. Mighty Mouse it a little bit. I got a slight incline going on here. So let's see what happens if you throttle with it. Get past this driveway portion up here, and it'll level off a little bit more. Okay. Now let's just throttle, see how we do here. Realized I forgot to put a bell on. Put a bell on every bike. I forgot to do it on this one. All right, let's see if we kick her up here now. And we got another stop sign here. We'll get past the stop sign and we'll try one more time. We're gonna test out throttle here, see where it can take us. Now we're on some level ground. Up speed pretty quick. Looks like it's going to top out around 27 throttle. So let's kick her in gear here with my feet here a little bit. I'm going to run out of space. Guys. This is a very inexpensive bike, guys. You get a lot for your money with this one. "26x4" tires. Gets you up off the ground a little higher. Step through is really nice and easy to get on and off of. I think I have to raise my seat up a tad too here. Around all these corners here, we'll try. We're going to see after 3.3 miles if we can still reach our top speed of 30. A lot of them will drop down about 28 after you go a couple miles. We'll see how this one does. Get up around the corner. Get up around the bend here. Here we go. Kick her into gear here. Come on, old man. Get them legs going. Eight. Yeah, she's leveled out at 28. That's pretty normal though. We'll take a better look-see at her here. So we went 3.9 miles. Did a little running around here. And so if we hit the M, there's our odometer. So that's the total miles. And our voltage is at 51.5. Power we can check going up the hill. Usually these power ratings on here, on almost every bike, are not accurate, but we can check it out anyhow. And then of course it goes through your average speed, top speed. This says 32.9, but according to GPS it was 30, guys, but on board showed 32.9. And we're back to regular settings there. So we'll go ahead and shut that off. Actually, let's go ahead and see in the bright lights what the headlights look like while we're out here. You want to? Let's go ahead and do that. Let me get my kickstand up, grab a stick of juicy fruit. All right, got the headlights on. Let's go out here and take a look, see if we can see them. Oh yeah, Yeah, I mean, it's really bright light beating down on it. You can see those really well. Let's check out the tail lights. Cannot see the tail lights. Barely, just barely. Maybe you're seeing them better than the camera. But let me see. We're not at a good angle to check the brakes. Yeah, it's really hard to see in the bright lights. But the headlights are nice and bright. Let's go ahead and put a blinker on. Let's see what that looks like. I gotta put my power on first. There we go. Let's turn on a blinker. Yeah, blinkers are showing up good, guys, even in the bright lights. So that's good. That's nice and good. So turn that back off. Shut this back off for a second. This comes with a nice twist throttle, guys. I haven't felt this grip before. This is pretty nice. They're nice and thick, and they got really good traction to the grips, and works pretty nice. And I never used these Jasion. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, guys. Right there, Jasion. Hydraulic brakes and 180 millimeter rotors, of course. Yeah, Jasion says on the brakes too. 750 watt motor. They've got all your information right here stamped on it too. This comes shipped as a class 3, guys. Usually they ship as a class 2. So this one was top speed right out of the box. We're gonna get some pictures, guys. If I don't drop my phone in the water, that would be horrible if I did that. So let's go ahead and get some pictures. It's a hot one out here. It's a burner, man. I'm telling you. Are you ready? That looks gorgeous. Cool. Alright guys, I was just about to say I already had to replace one battery and then my next one out. It is so hot out here. We got to get moving, try to keep these cameras cool. But there is the Jasion Thunder, guys. We're about to head up the hill. We're heading up to Sasquatch territory. I don't know if them guys are going to come out in this kind of heat or not, but we're going to look see if we can find one. Let's get on this horse and ride for more batteries heat up. Okay, put her in pedal assist 5 and let's go. I'm just going to try a nice gentle pedal, see if it pulls us up the hill. See what kind of torque this is. They claim it's 85 newton meters, guys. Put this in power, showing 1256. We're in 7th gear. So far it's pulling just fine. Might have to shift her down one. Let's go ahead and shift her down, make it a little easier on it. Yeah, that's much better. 9.9, now we're starting to pick up speed. Boy, I didn't want to fall over that hillside. That is straight down there. Sasquatch! Can you hear me? Kick her back up to 7th. It's pulled up just fine. That's pretty good torque. Say this is a sub $1,000 e-bike, guys. We got a car behind us. We're gonna put on our blinker here. All right, let's go, guys. We're gonna climb the mountain. Let's just try throttle a little bit and see what it does here. The blinkers are nice. showing 1243 watts. Say the peak is 1400. We probably passed that the first couple miles, so we get 12 or 13 now. It's gonna be really good. It's pulling it. It acts like it wants a little bit of help though, but we're going 10 mile an hour up the hill, up the mountain here, so we're gonna give it just a little pedal to help it. Might as well. Let's take off the throttle and just see how it does pedaling. So, and if you do get in a situation, let's see how it does. So if you throttle, yeah, your throttle's gonna help you out a little bit. Okay. Some bikes you don't get no difference at all. This one here seems to be pulling a little bit, the throttle, which is nice. We could have shifted it down to make it a lot easier on it, guys. But we're just checking out the torque right now. All right, let's get up here to speed. Still showing 1200 watts. All right. This watt meter is about the closest I've seen as far as watt meters go. Usually I climb a hill like that and you have a bike that says it's 14 or 1500 watts, it'll show like 700. This one's up here showing the full power. All right, give me a chance to cool down here a little bit for a second, bike, before we climb the second part of the mountain here. We're going up high, guys. We're going way up. It's a hot day. This type of heat doesn't help any kind of battery, that's for sure. So far she's doing pretty good. This is an 18 amp hour battery on this one, guys. So I like that. Got a little bit more juice than those normal 15 amp hours that we get with a lot of these bikes, a lot of these styles. I'm glad there's, a lot of these bike makers are starting to put a little extra battery on them now. All right, we're going to shift her down a little bit, make it easier on ourselves and the motor as far as that goes. We are climbing and climbing and climbing the mountain. This is indeed a billy goat, guys. And for just under $1,000, you get quite a bit of bike here. All right, let's see if we can see anything at all. I don't know if we can or not. Not right there. It's all bees in my eyeballs. All right, every time I come up here, bees try to get me. Look out there, guys. I don't know if you can see right through the trees there. You can see just how high up we are. And that's actually kind of up over there at the ball field. I mean, there's a lot farther down there. So we climbed a big hill to get up here. Now we're gonna go up here and I'm gonna show you at least one Sasquatch. Certainly am. Sasquatch right over here on the right side, guys. Right there she is. Made out of concrete, but it is a Sasquatch. Yes, indeed. All right, I think we got a level our spot here. Let's just pull off right here, and I'm gonna raise my seat up a little bit, see if I can get myself to be a little bit more comfortable. I don't have to be completely comfortable, but a little bit more comfortable would be nice. So we're gonna do that. If you don't mind, I can pull this up. All right, shaky, shaky. Let's try that about right there once. Myself a little more pedal stroke. Yeah, my toes are hitting right here. It's pretty color gray. Oh, that feels much better. Yeah, let's try that out and see if it holds. Well, this is the first side mirror I've put on, guys, that appears to have a little bit of a defect. It's got a little wobble on it. I have to pull that one off, put a different one on. But I did forget to put my bell on there. I can't believe I did that. I could have used it too at one spot today. Came up behind a dude and I couldn't ding him. I could have gave him the horn though. Scared him to death. Gave him one of those. That's a loud horn. So I'll put a different mirror on that. That's the first one I've had that's had a defect. I've been putting a lot of mirrors on. Yeah, bike feels nice and comfortable. I wasn't even in 7th. Come on, Reese. Get your act together. Yeah, it feels better being up higher like this. Sasquatch! Can you hear me? I don't know what I'd do if one of the things come running out of there after me. I'd probably go see how fast this bike would go, that's for sure. Get my legs pedaling like Mighty Mouse. I don't know if he'd want to invite me to dinner or have me for dinner. Yeah. I don't want to find out either. All right, let's bed some brakes in here. Do a little brake bedding. Okay, now we're about to head up another mountain. Come on, deers and antelopes. Yeah, we got no antelopes around here, but we got deers. I haven't seen any. We had a lot of rain coming. I haven't seen any since the rain, but all right, we're going to shift this down a little bit here, make it easier on Pawpaw and the e-bike. You help me bike and I'll help you. How about that? We got all kinds of critters around here, guys. We got squirrels and chipmunks and bobcats and barracudas. Well, we got no barracudas. We got mountain lions. No, we ain't got no mountain lions either. We got turtles and frogs and fishes, but you probably won't see them on the road, no. You're going to see them in the river, not on the road here anyhow. We got all kinds of things. We got birds and bumblebees and Tyrannosaurus rexes. Well, not this time of year anyhow. Probably not on the road, you ain't going to see any. But we got all kinds of critters here, that's for sure. Well, I made it up that hill not huffing and puffing too hard. So she's got a little bit of climbing guts to her, guys. My watt meter is going all over the place right now. See what it says once we start pedaling uphill. Here we go. Yep. This one's showing pretty accurate, guys. That's probably about the most accurate watt meter I've seen on any bike yet. I would imagine it would have been around 1,200 watts climbing that hill. No way to test it for sure, but that one looks closer than any of them. Let's see how our voltage is doing. It's 7.5 miles so far, 46.8 volts. I hope that kicks back up. That can't be accurate. We'll give that a second, see if that kicks up. Yeah, it's starting to kick back up. We was climbing hills there. The battery needs to cool off and it'll kick back up. For 18 amp hour battery, we should have a lot more volts than that. Yes, sir. But I am a big dude now, 230 pounds. This bike, I believe, is 82 pounds, right around there. So we're pulling up some, some weight up some of these hills. We're going to go through some voltage. Now you weigh a lot less than me, and you're going to go through a lot less. That's just how it works. You're going to go a lot farther if you're lighter. If you ride at a lower pedal assist, I like to ride these routes in the fastest speed, and climb a big old hill. I got nothing but big hills around here. Your terrain might not be this bad. So you're going to go a lot farther than old Pawpaw is. That's for sure. Man, I took off out of here, forgot my glasses. Can't believe I did that. Oh well. Apple's been a little overloaded with work lately. I've been forgetting a lot of stuff. You don't want to ride out here without your glasses on, guys. You get cars throw rocks and stuff up, and bees smack you right between the eyeballs. Papa's got these killer butterflies, and they're kamikazes. They don't like me for some reason. I don't know why. But every time I see one, just bam, right in the head. Yep. No, they'll go flying around my family, and they'll be, oh, look, I'm a fluffy butterfly. Look how pretty I am. They go laying on their noses and stuff. They see old Pawpaw, it's like, whoo, bam, right in the forehead. Yep, every time. I don't know why. They don't like me, and the buzzards don't like me. I ain't seen any buzzards today, though. I ain't seen no deers, I ain't seen no groundhogs, chipmunks, squirrels, nothing. Everything's hiding. Yep. of things hiding from me today. I heard you, bird. Any deers down there today? Man, there's no deers down that field today. Where are they all? Oh, there's one right there. Right there, guys. Let's take a look at it. Hello there, baby doll. I knew we was going to see one pretty soon. You want to come here and get something to eat? Come here. There she goes. She says, I ain't going to get something to eat for you. I don't know you. That's what you should do. You should run from old Pawpaw. Yep. Hello, baby doll. Oh, she's limping. Wonder if she got hit. She might got hit by a car. She looked a little thin too. Yeah, she's got a little bit of a limp going on. Sorry. Yep. Yeah, she wants. Oh well. I can't fix them all, guys. Nope. She must have got hit by a car or something. But at least we got to see a deer today. I've been wondering. Usually I come out here and see deers almost every time I'm out here, guys. But this trip here I didn't see any. Now we're going to stop and just take one quick picture here because it is gorgeous right here. Just one quick one. I'm not going to take a bunch of shots. And we'll just splice it right in. And we'll just splice that one right in there, guys. I won't have to put no music to it or nothing. We'll just splice it in so you can see how gorgeous that looks right there. That's what she looks like. Up, there's the buzzards. I knew they were going to find me. Here comes a car. I love it right here. It's a beautiful spot. It's the kind of things you can do when you get out here on these e-bikes, guys. You stop off, see some beauty from nature. You get some fresh air. If you need the exercise, hi billy goats. Hi billy goats. Talk to the billy goats if you want to. Yeah, you can do all that stuff. Get you a little exercise for your sore knees and for your big belly and your sore back. E-bike's the way to do it, guys. You can have as much exercise or as little exercise as you want. You can't do that with a mountain bike. You're just going to be hurting the whole time. Yep. If you're in pretty good shape now, mountain bike's the way to go, though. But if you're like Papa was now, I wasn't in too good a shape when I got started with the exercise thing. I got an e-bike just for that reason, because I was having troubles with my knees and back and all that stuff. Don't get me, buzzard. So I picked one up, and before I knew it, my knees were starting to work pretty good again. I was losing weight. Lost over 30 pounds, but I've been holding on to it for, this last 20 or so I want to lose for quite a while because I ain't been dieting properly. I've been eating the pizza and drinking the beer and stuff like that. No, got to slow down on that stuff. You can have it, just don't have as much of it. I tell you guys that, but I got to do it myself too, Oh, let's see if we can sneak up on a Sasquatch in here now. Sasquatch! I do this with your fingers. Can you hear me? Do that, they'll come running. Of course, I never had one come running yet. You never know. Let's stop over here and just take a look in the creek, guys. Love it through here. Our car's coming right now, so we stop right here. I'd like to have this little piece of property. There's just a trailer up there with a couple little sheds. I don't think anybody's living up there. The driveway's all rode over. What is that? That's a big sponge of some sort. Let's see this. Mushroom of some kind growing right there. It's just gorgeous through here. And on down around there, it just turns into like a slate. The water runs right over it. When it's running, it's beautiful. I just listen for a second. I'll shut my mouth. One, two, three, let's go. Yeah. Let's go. I love it through here, man. I'd buy this property if it comes for sale. Guess you're, I'd give it a good try anyhow. Sasquatch! Can you hear me? I'd live right here if I was a Sasquatch. It's gorgeous. Let's stop over here for a second. Get on the car. There's some of that slate I was talking about. See, look at the slate right there, and you can see some water running down over. I don't know if you can see it through the GoPro or not. It's just gorgeous. I bet you there's some slimy salamanders down there. Yep, there's even nasty beer cans. I don't know why people do that, man. Beautiful nature out here, and you want to ruin it. Stuff like that. You can drink your beer, but just don't throw it in my woods. That's all I got to say about that. Yep. I'm looking for sale signs for this place, man. Yep. And there's an old spring house. Somebody had a homestead here once before. There's a spring house right back in here. So that was at one time good drinking water. Yep. Yeah, let's keep on moving, guys. We got to keep on moving. We're going to hit up the other bridge. Get a couple more pictures. Might take you down to Palm Park today too, back in here, if it ain't too crowded. It's in here, let you see some ponds and some ducks and some cranes and all that gorgeousness. There's them buzzards again. Look at all of them up there waiting for me. I'm not ready to go yet. Leave me alone. Man, I got too many e-bikes to do. I can't be messing with buzzards. I'll croak later. All right, let's try this throttle out around this corner here. Yeah, I'm not believing that voltage. I don't think it should be that low. We'll stop at the bridge, let her cool. Yeah, popped up to 48 already. Yeah. It just needs to cool down a little bit, probably. Been out here on these big old hills and stuff. Looking for the deers and the antelopes play. Suddenly we heard a discouraging word or bird. Something that sounded like a bird anyhow. And it chased all the Sasquatches away. Up at a cool. Yes, sirree. Out here on the range. In the wilderness. Let's see if there's anything in this field. Seen deers out there before too. I've seen none today. All we got to saw is one crippled one. Crippled like this old man. Yep. That's a comfortable bike, guys. You can see this display really nice. Hopefully you're picking it up there in the GoPro. Flip it up a little bit higher, see if that helps or hurts. Yep. Nice and easy and crisp to see, and it's got a lot of stuff on it, man. It's got voltage and power, and watts, I should say. Let's stop up here one more time. Just one more time. Yeah, maybe two if we go there. Probably three. Well, one more time for now. One more time for now. Yep, let's stop right here. I can't believe I forgot my glasses, guys. That's dumb. That's twice I forgot my glasses. All right, so far, let's check it out. Top speed of 33 so far. We went 10.1 miles. Currently it's showing 48.2. We'll see what it does when we turn it back on here. Let's go and shut her off for now. Shutting her down. Going downtown, shutting her down. All right. Set her over here as close as I can get it without falling in the water. Step back and take a look at that now. There she is, guys. That's a nice, comfortable bike. Yeah, the 26x4 tires gets you up off the ground there a little bit more. You feel nice riding down the road with this one. Doesn't feel like you're squeezing everything on. My bag fits on there, it looks right. It's a medium-sized bag. Yeah. I like how these handlebars kind of pull back toward you just a little bit. I think it's the first one I've had that do that. Most everything I have has been pretty straight up till now. Well, let's go ahead and get a couple more pictures. Guess you're gonna see Paul's Sasquatch face with no glasses on today. Can't do anything about that. I don't have them, you don't have them. I usually have a spare set in my bag. I'll look and see, maybe I do. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. All right, guys, we just came from clear up there on top of the mountainsides there, up there with the buffaloes and the deers in it. Well, we don't have no buffaloes. We do got deers, but that is a billy goat. It climbs. There's my favorite gorgeous tree right here. I don't hear woodpecker going today. You sure hear the cicadas. We're gonna get out of here. Let's go. It's hot. Gotta keep it moving, man. Let's see where, let's just check real quick. Yeah, we're 48.3 on the voltage, it says. 48.4, it's still trying to cool off. But we're not gonna let it cool off, are we? We're about to head down the road here. We'll get her moving though. See what we can kick her up to now that we've got 10 miles under it. See if it can still hold off at 28 or so. Let's see if she can do it. Gonna pedal now, throttle to take off, we're pedaling. Just slowing down a little bit. Say it's a hot day though, guys. They got the right idea. They're getting out there and jumping in the river. Nice and cool. Them buzzards trying to get me again. Don't you get me, buzzard. Just a nice cruiser, guys. Nice inexpensive cruiser. This one's good for, you know, man or woman, I'd say. Yeah, a lot of this style, once the seats are up pretty high, this one's not too bad. I think mine's sliding down on me a little bit. I'm gonna go up here in the shade. I'm gonna move it up just a little bit. Yeah, let's get in the shade and cool down for a second. Yep, cool down. Hopefully my camera stay on. I'll move this up just a tad. I'm gonna tighten it a little bit more too. There we go. That'll hold. That'll hold, guys. Hopefully the GoPros keep going. I'm not gonna make this a super long ride today because the heat's just shutting off the GoPros. It's pretty hard to get a video done, you know, when you got all these stops and starts and changing things out. So we're just gonna make this about, you know, 14, 15 mile route today. Get a good idea what this bike can and can't do. Yeah, it's a 750 watt motor. It does what 750 watt motors do. It takes up, you know, this big heavy dude up the biggest hills around here, no problems, guys. Shift it down to 6. It's about the only thing I've had to do with it to get up the hills. I probably could have done it at 7 if I wanted to get more exercise. Top speed on it right off the get's 30, but after you get 10 miles into it or so, you're around 26, 27, which is normal. But especially on a hot day like this, and we've been on some big hills, it's heating that battery up pretty good. You know, depending on your terrain, you're not going to be in a situation like I am. You don't have to ride this and pedal this 5 like I do, 7th gear. You don't have to throttle all the way. You know, you can get some long range out of this battery, 18 amp hour battery, especially if you're a lighter person. But if you're a heavy person, you're going to get your, you know, you're going to get normal rides in with this. I don't think you have any problem going over 20 miles if you're my weight or over, that's for sure. Possibly more. Like I say, if you ride it in lower pedal assist, you're definitely going to get more. You ride it like Papo does, and you ride it in the mountains, then you're going to lose a lot of range. It just feels good. It feels comfortable. That bug hit me right in the face. I told you, I don't have my glasses on, man. Well, I tell you, the GoPro 14 can't come fast enough for me. I'm tired of fighting with camera's getting hot, shutting off, guys. That's the third battery replacement today. But when you're in the mid and high 90s and your humidity's crazy, crazy high, it shuts these older GoPros off. Plus, I got to put wind slayer on, so don't have to. It's my choice. I don't like using the microphones. I like using the wind slayer. When you get this kind of temperature, you have this problem. But I'm hoping I don't have that problem with the new GoPro 14 that's coming out. I'm not plugging it or anything, but I am looking forward to it. Yes, sir. Give them a try. Anyhow, as I was trying to say, this bike is super comfortable, guys. It's just a nice feeling. I love how the handlebars come back. The grips are nice and wide, and the throttles, you know, it feels good. Brakes are pretty decent on this. Don't feel any problem with them. Never heard of this brand before, but I've don't have any problems with them at all. It doesn't ghost pedal early. It ghost pedals around 26, 27, something like that, which is really good. It's got plenty of torque to carry this big dude up the biggest hills around here. We went up some tall hills, guys, no problems at all. Shifted down to 6, that was it. 750 watt motor. Can't go wrong with the 750 watters, guys. Even a single hub, they're going to get most people, you know, unless you're really, really, really big, they're going to carry most people up the biggest hills. You know, 30 mile an hour top speed at first anyhow, then it levels back down around 28 for most of the ride, and now we're probably getting around 26. Let's see, just kick her up here a little bit, see. Still not ghost pedaling. 26, 26.3. If I could push harder, I could probably go a little faster, guys. That's not bad. And we are probably about 12 miles into the ride now, so it's just a nice bike. I don't see any problem with it. You can't beat the price. $9.99 right now, guys. Plus my discount code. Use my discount code, you're going to get it even cheaper. Lesser expensive. It's not a cheap bike, it's well built. And I love the display. It's nice and bright, has voltage on it, has watts on it. Got your Shimano 7-speed shifter on it there. Shimano 7-gear freewheel and derailleur. It's got all the basic stuff on it. I don't see a problem with it at all. And if you don't go as fast as Paw goes, you probably can get this to go a lot farther, guys. Yes, if you're doing bike trail riding, most bike trail riding is going to be around 15 mile per hour or under. You know, your public bike trails, I should say. Papo goes a little faster. We don't have much traffic on ours, so I do a lot of testing on this. Once you got the busier days, I don't even get on it. But I don't see any problem with this bike. This is a nice bike for a good price, really good price. I am going to replace my mirror though. That one's got a weird wobble going on with it. The glass is warped or something on it. It's not from Jasion though. That's a mirror I put on. I put mirrors on every one of these bikes. I put bells on it, which I forgot. And that's my phone holder and my bag on the back. Everything Jasion put on is working nicely right now. The last time I was out here, I had one of them cicadas hit me right in the face. Hit me on my face, landed on my shoulder for a second, and I knocked him off. That's a big bug. You guys ever seen them? Oh, I love this feed mill, guys. Beautiful. Hopefully my rear view camera is still on. I put 2 batteries in that one today and put 3 in the one that's on my chest. Hopefully it gets me home. People just don't realize how fast you're going on these, and they'll a lot of times pull out in front of you guys. You got to just be defensive, be on the lookout. You got to imagine they're going to pull out, and a lot of times they do. They just think you're a bicycle. All right, we're gonna see how we do going up this hill here, guys. A lot of bikes I get will go between 14 and 16s. The stronger ones seem to go up or a little above that, but we'll see how this one does. This is just a 750 watt rear hub. Down to 17, still on the upper side of it. 16.8. It's a bigger hill than what it looks like. Yeah, 16, so this is at the upper end of the spectrum here for climbing power. All right, do a little off-roading here, guys. Hey, little off-roading. Yippity-doo! Not too bad. Bags bouncing around on the back, that's about it. All right, let's see if we can make her up this hill here. Whoa. Yep, she's gonna make it. She's gonna make it. Yep. Not too bad. Take her down here in the shade, let you guys see the headlight and tail light. All right. There's our headlight, guys. Nice and bright. Nice bright headlight. Let's see what the tail light looks like in the shade. That's better. A nice looking tail light. Now we're going to see what the brake light looks like. I'm going to pull the brakes for you. Ready? Brakes. Brakes on, brakes off. Wax on, wax off. There she is, guys. The Jasion Thunder. Yep, this is in the gray color. Comes in 3 colors. Has a bolt-on rack right there, which is nice. Perfect size for my bag and such. Hooking things on too. We got the 7-speed Shimano freewheel in the back. I think it is. Let me see. Might not be. I don't see a name on it. It might be a no name, guys. But we do have a Shimano derailleur and a derailleur guard. And we got the dual chain protector in the front. This does not ghost pedal until about 26, 27 in there somewhere. It's a 750 watt rear hub motor, peaks at 1400 watts. 26 by 4 fat tires. And this was the WD brand, I believe. That's what I can see on it. You guys see right here. I'm not real familiar with it, but it looks like it says WD. 26 by 4. It's got a nice headlight on the front. We have lockout suspension with preload adjustments on the front. We have really neat, comfortable handlebars on this one. We have 180 millimeter rotors with these Jayon hydraulic brakes. First time I've seen these, guys. They seem to work just fine with your 180 millimeter rotor. And we got the metal pedals. Got an 18 amp hour UL rated battery, guys, which is nice. Nice bright display. Got a 7-speed Shimano shifter, half twist throttle, nice grips, and then of course your Jayon. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I think that's what it is. Hydraulic levers, and a nice, comfy mountain bike style seat. A lot of cushion on it. Good bike. I don't see a problem with it. And you know, the price is really good. It's got everything on it you need. It's comfortable. It's good for men or women, either one. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna let Jax do the outro. And I think we said everything we need to say about it. It's a nice little bike, guys. So the links in it will be down in the description for this bike, along with the discount code. We'll also have links in there for all the accessories that are on my bike, like the phone holder, the bell that's not there, and the mirrors, like the one I got to replace, and the Sagi bag. That's the first time I've got a bad mirror, guys. So you get 2 of them for $8. I don't know if you can tell, but this one's just got, it's like warped. It's the first one I've got like that. The rest of these have all been super good. So, but the links will be for those in there. And don't judge it on just the one bad one. I'll accept one bad one after 2 years of getting good ones for that price. Anyhow, we're gonna let Jax do the outro, guys. This was a hot day, still a fun day. Good bike. Peace out.
Subscribe, like, comment, and then on the notification bell to see more videos.